Hello and welcome to Manga 96, and today we're going to talk about High School DxD. Today's topic will be Fay and what she did in the story. Specifically, I'll cover the volumes that the anime didn't cover, starting from volume 11 and going all the way to true volume 4, as it is the perfect place to end this video. But before we start, here's the spoiler warning, as we spoil a lot of things in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I would highly recommend that you go and read the light novel, as it is an enjoyable read. For everyone else, let's start with what Fay did in volume 11. In volume 11, she, along with Kuroka and Fenri, appears at the Hyodo residence as bodyguards for Office. When the team is attacked by Sao and George, she and Kuroka activate a magic circle that swaps Wally for Fenri, and thus allowing Wally to fight Sao. Despite this, the Wally and Gremory teams still lose. She later gives the Excalibur ruler to Irina so that she can repair the ex-Durandal, then creates a transportation magic circle and takes Zenobia and Irina with her. At the beginning of volume 12, during the demonic beast ride, she is seen hiding in the Gremory Palace with the rest of the Wally team while their leader is recovering. She is later seen in the realm of the dead attacking Hades' Grim Reapers. In volume 14, she and Kuroka move into the Hyodo residence, a semi-permanent residence, with Fay apologizing every time Kuroka makes a mess. Issa later asks her to teach him about magic, demonic powers, and how to increase and make better use of his demonic powers. She was absent when Nihirim attacked because Wally called her and Kuroka to assist him with his own battle. She appears again in volume 15, explaining the reason for her absence during the magician attack. Kuroka then recommends Fay as a candidate for Issa's contract magician, but Ravel turns her down due to her previous affiliation with the Chaos Brigade. Where Ravel does interview her and discovers that Fay actually surpasses her criteria for the position. In volume 16, Fay participates in the meeting where DxD is formed. Issa also chooses her as his contracted magician after the Wally team is pardoned for the crimes, and Arthur requests that Issa looks out for Fay. She officially became Issa's contracted magician in volume 17, with Ravel preparing the ritual. She also expresses an interest in going on a date with Issa. In volume 19, Fay was mentioned that she and Benina intended on doing this year's normal entrance exam to enroll at Ko Academy. She and her team paid a visit to the Hyodo residence underground pool where they witnessed Issa and Tria's new combination technique. In volume 20, the Wally team were able to find the location of the stolen city that Clipot are using as their base of operation. Fay and Kuroka headed to the Hyodo residence to inform the others, which led DxD to counterattack against Clipot. In volume 21, during the Evil Dragon War, Fay and her teammates were sent to Northern Europe alongside Tobio and Lavina to prepare for Clipot's attack, where they battle the army of mass-produced evil dragons and plate males while Wally goes up against Ajidaka. Just when the war was concluded, Azazel and the other mythological leaders prepared to seal Trahexa in the isolation barrier field along with themselves. He tells them all to look after Wally while he is gone. In volume 22, Fay and the rest of the Wally team goes fishing with the Occult Research Club and Issa's parents. She became scared of an insect while trying to attach it to the fishing rod, with Arthur helping her and confronting her that a witch shouldn't be afraid of a little insect. She eventually became a first-year student at Ko Academy and one of the newest members of the Occult Research Club. Fay and Benina began to read about yokais living in the Ko town, with being joined by Kuno. By their residence, as Fay arrived together with Kuno and Lilith as Issa's spirit, meeting and nearly as if the meeting concluded, which smiled and nodded. When asked by Issa if she has gotten used to school life, she says there are a lot of areas she's unfamiliar with, but she's enjoying it. She then tells Issa that the current generation, Shavunjing and Zhu Baiji, has joined Team White Dragon Emperor of the Morning Star for the Azazel Cup. In volume 24, she went along with the other residents of the Hyodo household to the school pool where she sat across from Issa while watching the other play ball. They all went back home when they heard that some of their parents had gathered together over there. When the time came for the Gremory team and Wally team to face each other in a match at the Rating Game World Tournament under the board collapse rules, she was paired with the current Zhu Banji and faced off against Akeno. The Gremory Queen was striking Zhu Banji with her Holy Lightning attack but proved ineffective. Fay stepped in just in time to block Akena's Holy Lightning Dragon technique with her magic. Their fight raged on until Rias had to forfeit the match reluctantly. In Volume 25, Fay celebrated with her team at the Hyodo residence and with her rival teams for passing the preliminaries and advancing to the main stage of the tournament. She watched as the girls fight over Issa and quietly expressed her jealousy. She reappeared in True Volume 2, where she was among the first group of Issa's brides in Issa's dream, stating that their marriage is also part of their contract. She appeared at Wally's apartment to help with the moving after she finished her runners. Fay also thanked Lavina for giving her a book on secret philosophy written by Henry Cornelius Agrippa, all with the notes from Mephisto. In True Volume 3, she and her fellow members of the Occult Research Club began a meeting about deciding the program they will be doing during the autumn event, the school festival, and the next event that came after the school trip, with Fay suggesting on making a movie with an occult theme. In True Volume 4, she and her team faced against Team Journey to the West in the first match of the main stage at the Lucifer Stadium, where she assisted her team against the First Generations. Fay and Zhu Baji fought against the First Generation Zhu Baji and was landed their attacks, but he withstood their attacks and breathed out of his mouth flames balls to destroy the guards. In Sha Wujing's and Zhu Baji's attempt to save Biko, Fay and Kuroka used their magic and jutsu to fight the oncoming round water spears. She watched as Kuroka got enveloped by the retirement light after she gets hit by the Ruji Jingu bangs from the water. As the First Generation Sha Wujing was forcing himself to get up, Fay used her magic to create countless magic ropes to tie him down to buy Biko time to finish the match. She and her team won the match after Biko and Sha Wujing defeated Sam Wukong. After Issa and his group were attacked by the mysterious hooded figure and fake Daedrak, Fay arrived together with Gogomago to assist them and immediately recognizes the hooded girl after they retreated. When the group started to discuss about Issa's condition and the Longinus alpaca tyrant, Fay revealed that the wielder of the Longinus is Meredith Ordinote, her former colleague of the Golden Dawn. After learning from Magnus Rose that the Pendragon family have been evacuated to safety, Fay expresses her relief that they are safe. As Ries's group planned to deal with Verena, Fay volunteered to fight against Meredith, as she is a former Pendragon family and Issa's contracted magician, with Koneko and Kuroka offering their support. When Arthur learned of the evil god's Akamana's involvement, he told Fay that he'll accompany her, and she received a ring from Rias that can steal Meredith's alpaca tyrant and entrust her to Issa, which she happily agrees. She explained her past with Meredith to the group that they studied and worked together on the missions requested by the Golden Dawn's higher-ups. Much to her surprise, the group were visited by Fay's father, Uther Pendragon, who was under the protection from the CIA and MI6 to meet with the team DxD and expresses his gratitude. Uther told Fay that he will be relying on her to deal with Meredith and not to embarrass the Pendragon name, and asked Arthur to protect his sister. As the group were heading towards Meredith's location, Fay's group split from Ries's group as they will fight against Verena and headed to the mansion where they encountered the Sacred Gear possessor and defeated them, with Fay using her elemental magic. When they finally encounter Meredith and her possessed Sacred Gear users, Fay asks her to stop her madness, and she begins to talk about Fay's time with the Valley team and Team DxD, with Fay scolding her about causing trouble, enraging Meredith as the darkish aura of Akamana came out to her body. When Meredith orders her Sacred Gear users to attack the group, Meredith launches her unholy nail at Fay, but was blocked by Arthur's Coldbrand, and Fay saw an opening to use her binding magic on her, and found an opening to shoot her anti-Longinus possessor ring after Meredith evaded Arthur's attack, attaching the ring to her arm. As Akamana came out to her body and cut down by Arthur, Fay used her security system magic on Meredith to destroy the main part of the magic used on Issa, and Meredith revealed that she should have followed her follow, which saddened Fay. After Ries's group defeated Verena, Fay was contacted by Ries, who told her that Ries's group had finished their mission, and Fay confirmed her set also finished their mission successfully, as the two groups prepared to meet up and headed to Issa and Wally's location to assist them. She and the team arrived to their location and she became shocked to see Gogamago's condition and later became happy when Issa returned to normal after they defeated Hades. After Team DxD received their promotions, LeFay discussed with Issa and Ravel about the details the magician contract regarding for special class devils and was shocked when Issa told her that he wants to be with her, much to her embarrassment. Changing the subject, Issa asked about Gogamago's condition, which LeFay explained that it had been sent to the Grigory's institution to be repaired by Sequera, and later the talk about Meredith being placed under Grigory's supervision, with LeFay wanting to visit her after she calms down. After the discussion, LeFay and the members of Team DxD celebrated their victory at the garden of the Hyodo residence, where she gave some roasted skewer to Arthur, and shyly approached Issa to tell him that she also wants to stay by his side as his exclusive magician. She and her team went to deliver Hades and Agramagno to the uninhabited island of the Atlantic Ocean, but they were suddenly attacked by Bebu Su and Guardor as they came to capture Hades and Angra. With this, I covered everything that I wanted to cover on LeFay's role in the story. And that'll be all for this video. If you like this video, leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments below, or subscribe to the channel for more manga reviews and One Piece content. And until next time, take care.